is going on, guys? How are you all doing? Always and forever. Hey, hey. West Haven. Let me see here. Let's see what you got. Welcome to the channel. Freaky Friday quick chats. Take two happy Freaky Fridays. Greetings from the Connecticut state. Welcome. Well, greetings from Texas. Looks like you streamed quite a bit. You really did 2 weeks ago. And then 1 week ago, and then 4 days, and then 4 days, and then three. Oh, you stream quite a bit like me. Connecticut is in the house. Scott, what's happening, man? My buddy Scott, guys, I got to get him to send me some music. He's a world-class hillbillyist. No, I'm just kidding. He's an awesome rock singer. He's an awesome rock singer. Really got to get me a better light. Let's see if it focuses. There it goes. West Haven, always and forever. Hello. Hey, Stacy. So we got Cianca here. We got Pip here. Hi, Cianca. Hey, Pip. We got West Haven, always and forever here. We got Scott Marker in the house, and we have Stacy Morgan. Stacy Morgan makes awesome walking canes. Stacy, I might have to get you to make me one for my friend Scott. And boost your broadcast volume. I'm gonna boost my foot in your butt. I don't know what that means. Don't judge me. It's just easier that way. How is everybody doing? Kevin's streaming right now. Aw, yeah. Boost my volume. Let's see. Turn your volume up. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sorry. Chappy. Your tash. Oh, my mustache. Tom is streaming too. Oh, jeez. Everybody knows it. It's my turn. It's my time to stream. It's whatever. They'll all come around eventually. Yeah, the mustache is... It's something. Oh, man. Let me know, Chappy. Twitter me. Anytime. That sounds dirty, Bubba. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, Cup, what are you doing over there? There you go. We're gonna get right into the stories. Tom is ruining everything. I want to watch both, but I like that stash. He's calling it a tash. I mean, we got one to start off. It's called Bunk Bed. Like always, guys, you know I don't read the best. I'm getting there. English is hard, okay? If you want to read along, be my guest. And then critique me afterwards. Be like, you missed that word. Or that word wasn't that word. Pulling hair out of my LED lights. Stuff just jumps off my head like, forget it. Here we go. No one will come for you. That's what they said every night as I lay entombed in the fears. I had long ago resigned myself to my brother loves to torment me. He always has. He always take great pleasure in my fear and misery. His idea of fun. When I was 3 years old, I vividly remember every night around 9 o'clock, my mother would tell me It was bedtime. She would tuck me into the bottom bunk of an old steel, self-assembled bunk bed. She would kiss me on my forehead before saying goodnight, turning the light off and leaving the room, closing the door tight. As I lay staring at the dim light of the room, taking in various silhouettes of the furniture, I would hear the springs of the top bunk creak and give. I would close my eyes and silently cry, knowing my brother's cruel game was about to begin. Every night was the same. My brother would growl at me in his malevolent croak about all the pain and misery awaiting me. "No one will come for you," he would begin. "No one will save you when I take you down to the other place." I would lie there, my body cocooned in the catatonic terror, only able to silently weep and listen as my brother would describe the various tortures he had thought up for me. Like breaking all my bones one by one so slowly, by the slow, deliberate snap of my last rib, my fingers would have already somewhat healed, allowing them to start over again and again, forever. He would tell me that one day he would deliver on his threats, but for now, it was more fun to just tell me what I had in store. My brother loves to torment me. So yeah, this was my childhood, up until I turned 7. My father decided it was time to get rid of the bunk beds. He had bought them when my mother was pregnant. We lived in a small flat in London. Not a lot of rooms at all. So when my mother told my father she was expecting twins, my brother and I, my mother says he was so insane with joy, like a hyperactive child on Christmas Eve. He went out to the bed store that day and bought that damn steel bunk, saying it was perfect solution for the lack of room. Even though he knew the bunk beds wouldn't be used until we were at least 2.5 years old. He had our bedroom fully decorated and furnished, complete with bunk beds 2 months before we were born. I say we. Sadly, my brother died whilst my mother was giving birth. So I would say before I was born. I don't know much about what happened exactly. I'm very hesitant to ask my parents, as the mention of the subject sends the two in tears as well. It's not spoken about in our home. I can't believe how well I still remember those days. I'm now 27. I've got my own little flat, an okay job, and a beautiful collection of sleeping pills. I'm taking a whole bottle tonight. I'm going to finally sleep tonight. He's not going to keep me awake tonight. Oh God, I miss that bunk bed. At least when he had the top bunk, I couldn't see him. My brother loves to torment me. Let me see here. Hey Ernie, what's happening? How'd y'all like that one? I kind of like that one a lot. Whatever. West Haven, always and forever. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're still here, still listening. You're scared. MLS 83, how are you doing? Hello. You know what we need to do? We need to put on some Burt's Bees to put it on our lips, so I don't come searching for you tonight to put it on for you. Gotta move the tash out of the way. Needs them bees. Needs bees. Anyways, I'm ridiculous, I know. It's fine. Y'all ever tried this? It's the Brisk Fruiteria juice drink. Mango. It's like Fruitopia or whatever that drink was. Tastes like sugary mango. It's wonderful. I can almost grind my teeth on the sugar. 28 grams. I don't know. It's only 9% of my daily intake. Never seen it. Glows in your light though. It's. Let me see if you can see the true color of it. Nope. Let's see if we. I gotta give it some light. Hang on. That's what it looks like. Looks roughly the color of a mango. On to more creepiness, guys. I like that, the bunk bed. I really like that. With awesome sauce. Super awesome. Just back from the pub. Turned your pee radiation yellow. Isn't that Mountain Dew? Taking a random pasta. Taking a random pasta. I've got one. It's called The Algorithm. I'm going to give this a shot. It's about 5 minutes long. Here's the link if you want to read along. If you're one of those ready types, don't be a nerd like me and read. My team has won their 4th game in a row. Ross, you know how I feel about that. Oh, dang. My cat threw up on the couch. Throw up on the cat. Teach her the lesson. I'm sorry, don't do that. Or do it, I mean, whatever. The cat will hate you forever. It'll fart on your pillow before you go to sleep. Sometimes during the 3rd consecutive night spent huddled over the toilet. Sometimes during the 3rd consecutive night spent huddled over the toilet, insides heaving and shuddering as I vomit forth seemingly everything I'd ever eaten. I realize what's happening. He's trying to poison me. It's all so elegant, so perfect, and so clear that I almost laugh. But another barrage of retching forces me into silence. The next morning I throw everything in the kitchen away, wrapping it 3 times in a black plastic bag and burying it deep in the apartment's communal trash cans to prevent any unfortunate transient from crossfire with his wrath. I'm out the door of the complex and halfway to the corner store, and I realize he knows, must know, where I would shop. I pick a direction and walk, enjoying the chill winter air that soothes the ragged shreds of my insides. I turn at random intervals, following an improbable path out of my neighborhood, until I find a small shop with an unfamiliar name. Once inside, I hurriedly fill a small plastic basket. Brands that I've never eaten. Strange tins of ethnic ingredients I can't recognize. Foods that I'd never thought of buying. Soy milk, tofu. I can't feel my stomach reborn in anticipation of the untainted meal. Oh, I can feel my stomach reborn in anticipation. I'm reading this one real bad. Sorry, guys. I prepare the meal in a fog of nervous anticipation, trying to focus on savoring the aromas and the grease-spitting sounds of the frying pan. It tastes clean, but then, so is every other meal before this, I try telling myself the mounting pain inside me is simply fear and anxiety. But before the stroke of midnight, I am again crouched in the dingy bathroom, sundering the day's work into the porcelain mouth of the sewer. The next day, I pack up the remaining food and dispose of it with the same care. I eat out that day, layering debt into the last of my credit cards at restaurants on the opposite side of town. He is more clever than I would ever imagine. I am awash in despair as I spend another sleepless night gagging and sobbing on the tile floor. I imagine the algorithm, the perfect predictive models at his disposal, brilliantly charting my every move across the city. Every time I thought I'd outwitted him, I was willingly walking into his web. I buy a candy bar from a vending machine in the theater and hold it close like a talisman. When I get home, I fill the bath a few inches deep with rust-colored water and hold a little plastic wrapped bundle beneath the water and squeeze. I know that I will see it, but it still breaks my heart when I do. A thin, almost invisible stream of bubbles picks out of the point where the foreign object has pierced the protective layer. Through the haze of piercing hunger, I convince myself to try just one bite and to take the chance. It's a gamble that I do not win. The small hours of the morning, as I press my fists into my empty, protesting belly, I imagine the legions of his followers sliding silently through the restaurants and produce aisles of my life, slipping hypodermic needles into carefully selected packages of food. They are ruining and corrupting at his whim, surgical and efficient before vanishing into the throng of the city at my approach. They will always be one step ahead of me until I learn to think in new ways, to chart new cognitive pathways, and turn the game back upon him. So I tell myself, this is what I must do. The first day of my new life, I spend in the small living area of my apartment, organizing my thoughts with clean and sterile efficiency, and conserving what energy I can from my wasting body. Night brings the retching sickness, but all that arises is water and pills, half digested in the bilious water. The pills, of course, not for the first time, I feel a sharp twinge of respect for the crystalline perfection of his plans. I dump the last of my dose prescriptions into the toilet. On my third day, I can feel a clarity and a sense of purpose that shocks me to its intensity, and my will penetrates the starvation malaise. I must win, or I will die. The rashes and sores on my cheeks are deeper, and I can feel the gentle sway of my loose teeth and my desiccated mouth when I grind them in thought. He is winning, but not for long. There is still time. Water. I collect from the roof in a small army of cheap hardware buckets. I know that somewhere in the Byzantine plumbing of the aged building there must be one of his infernally clever devices, a tiny pump, squatting like a predator and pulsing its vile contents into the water main. I have to give up bathing, a small sacrifice. The rainwater will keep me alive for a while longer, but I must try to find a way to eat. The answer comes to me in a small, unconnected puzzle pieces over the next few days. While gently working across loose molar from my bleeding gums, they suddenly snap together. In a warm, smothering blanket, epiphany coats my aching frame. The clattering of the tooth in the sink basin is like the ringing of bells. Late in the evening, I begin another unconscious derive. Just gonna skip that one. Drifting through the city on shaking and atrophied legs, knowing full well that he is watching. But this, my beautiful solution, is beyond even his reach. I choose a house at random, and then, One final attempt to baffle the algorithm, I turn around and choose another house across the tree-lined street. I sift through the mail. It's a small sample size, but enough to confirm most necessary of facts: a single occupant. The poor man is surprised to have a visitor at all. His face contorts with fear as I force my way inside. I'm flooded with guilt and regret as I push him to the floor and strike quickly with a crowbar. I pull from the folds of my jacket. No. I must still myself. This is his fault. He has brought this on. He has brought us to this. And this poor man is just another one of his victims. I make quick work of the meat, the muscle memories of summer spent hunting in the mountains flaring up with each quick cut. I allow myself a quick bite, a feast, my shrunken and withered stomach. The iron and mineral salt taste floods my head like a viper, and I bawl in relief like a child. When I have the meat packed tight into my rucksack, I light a single candle on the top floor of the little house, turn the gas range on high. I'm not yet home when I hear the low rumble in the distance, the pulsing lights of the fire engines highlighting the black cloud hanging in the sky. For the first time in more than a month, I sleep well, my body rapidly healing as pure, untainted nutrients penetrate my cells. I am not well yet. But after a few more meals, I will be ready once more to fight him. I know I can beat him now. I know the algorithm can only predict the actions of my past self, bound by the laws and morals of the old world. That world is dead. I am a free man. Where's Pip? I mess up sometimes. I stumble on words. It's like tripping. Pip is here. I think Pip's here. Pip left. I like long stocking things. I like long stockings. Oh, Pip is here. There you go. There's Pip. Sounded like a good weekend, except for the cannibalism. You know? Smoke break. I don't know where they're at. Those are hard drives. Hey Siri. Flashlight.
It's on.
Hey Siri. Flashlight.
It's already on.
Turn it off.
It's off.
Oh, snarf. You snarfing me, bud? Snarf a giggle fart. What? Anyways. How is everybody today? Ernie, how are you doing, bud? David, how the heck have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. A wise man once told me what a snarf was. Hey, crazies, huggies. Cougar, can you say that in the most Cockney accent ever? Like, I don't imagine you're Cockney, but like, I want the most, like, does that make sense? That'd be great. I don't know why. Coogie McGoogie? That's not how that works. I mean, almost. Hey, babes. I want a different subject. $69 minutes long. Yeah, no. The Harbinger experiment. What happened? Oh, I guess it's a bunch of them. I need to chug this beer and wake up. I've been so sober for Chappy. Oh, thanks, Ernie. You stay sober, bud. Because I have to. I mean, I don't have to. My buddy's like, hey, come out, have a beer. I haven't seen him in a long time. I'm like, sorry. I got a stream. He's like, whatever, nerd. I'm like, yeah, I know. Clicking on a whole bunch of stories that I like, then they're all long. Not unlike... No, I'm just kidding. Sorry that I've been missing the past two weeks streams, Chappy. Been busy with school. Well, that's okay. You stay busy with school. You do awesome for yourself. And then one day move to America and be a doctor. I mean, if you want to move to America. I mean, you don't have to. You can stay in South Africa. That'd be cool. I'll always have a couch to sleep on. One day when I save up enough money, I'm gonna quit my job and just surf on all y'all's couches for a while. Live a day in y'all's life. Eat y'all's food. See how it is. See what it's like to be y'all. I think it'd be fun. We have a story. It's called Devil in the Details. And you know, I'm detail oriented as a narrator. Let's see here. The Pipster making copies. My kids are on spring break. I thought when I got out of school I'd be done. You could put them in camp. Ow! I just kicked a box with my toe. Son of a... We'll be fine. Hair still smells nice. Nobody wants me to change my name to Ms. Half Century. They want to stay Cougar Blue. Exactly. But if you want to change your name to Miss Half Century, you do that. Y'all like my new watch? What am I clicking on? Oh. I would like that watch in orange. I like this one. Oh, I can't do it. Basically, it's the, I don't know if you'll see the same things, the related images. It's the white one. Ooh, the black one with pink looks pretty cool. The Baby G. My favorite color is orange. I think I've told y'all that before. Ow, 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 ow. Hair, pulling out hair. Baby G is for girls. I don't care. It looks cool. I can say it looks cool. Where's my watch? I'll show you my watch real quick. Gotta find it. Where did I put it? Box for it. There's the other half of the box. Hang on a second. I know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. I'm so clever to myself. This is a, I don't know, Hamilton? No. This is my watch. As soon as I saw it, I had to buy it. Let's see if it focuses. Yeah. I don't wear it all the time. Oh no, it's got a scratch on it. Nope, no scratch. Sporting shorts? Yeah, they're comfortable. Bathroom flavored trash. Ooh, dang, Chappy. Nice. Yeah, I like it. It's a pretty cool watch. It does this really cool thing. Check this out. Let me see if it's this button. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, wait. So I think it's like, I hit this one. Wait, no, I gotta hit this one. It starts counting. And then I hit this one. No, wait, gotta stop it. And then I hit this one, and it resets. I thought that was neat. It's a really nice box. It smells boxy. Oh yeah, I remember where my gun is. Never mind. It's like that's where my gun used to be. I know where I put my firearm. See? You're doing all yourself. Wait, what? Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. What are you talking about? I like that color a lot. Yeah. The trash was so bathroom flavored. That was the funniest part of that. I had a watch with a band like that, but mine has a naked fairy on it. You should post that in the beanbag, or just in the regular chat. I don't know, maybe a work of art. Sometimes old watch boxes are worth more than the watch. I guess. I mean, that's not an old watch box. I don't know what that face was. Chappy, if you pay attention more, then you would keep up. I know. Scandalous timepieces. So we're going to read The Devil in the Details. Once again, I'll post the link. I'm going to get like a robot reader and just sit here and, I don't know, a robot could do my job. Isn't that crap? Trevor looked at the sweaty, crumpled paper in his hand, reviewing the instructions yet again. Soon it would be too late to read over them, but until then, every rehearsal could be the one that saved his life. "4 pale candles," he reads, then glanced over at the 4 pale candles sitting on the floor. He had arranged them in a perfect square, just as instructed. The line of crisp white chalk connected them. He had mentally marked the next item off the list. His hand was shaking, making it harder to read the scrawled lines of pencil on the paper. With a deep breath, he looked away from the paper and out the window. There was a swell of nervous energy bubbling in his chest. He had prepared, he reminded himself. He had read and studied. He had memorized every line of text and done his research. Now was no time to have second thoughts or doubts. Remember, the entity will know your thoughts. If you enter it with doubts, he will use these to his advantage. Trevor closed his eyes and smiled, trying his best to think confident and reassuring thoughts. What he needed to do, he realized, was find something else to think about. Every review of the instructions only deepened his anxiety, and it obviously wasn't helping. It reminded him of cramming for finals. He had always overdone it and worn himself out, so that he ultimately spent a week sick and dreading the impending tests. Now was not the time to weaken his mental or emotional defenses. It was instead the time to finally achieve something with his life. Trevor walked away from his preparations, shoving the paper in his pocket, trying to prevent his mind from running over and over the instructions. They always hung on the final words. If you successfully complete the trial, he will grant you one request. For whatever your heart desires, choose wisely. As he could dislodge the thoughts, he shook his head sharply and turned his attention to the surroundings. He was sitting in front of an old chapel. The wooden pews cracked and listing in the shadows. What had once been lovely windowed were now either caked with dust, webbed with cracks, or lying broken on the floor. The moon sprinkled silver light around the interior, light which somehow only made the shadows darker. He wondered briefly about those who had once gathered here, bowing patiently and singing their hymns, but churches dried up when a town did, and it was nothing more than an artifact cast out. Find a place of religious significance. It may be a church, a temple, a synagogue, mosque, sanctuary, blessed space, or an area of miraculous happenings. Any place where people come to demonstrate faith will suffice. Trevor smirked and remembered the words. He had considered doing his hometown football stadium because that was where he had witnessed the greatest religious fervor. But somehow he thought such spectacular praises were not what the ritual intended. He had lucked upon this place on one of his trips to and from the university. It was off the beaten path, well removed from the rest of civilizations. Soybean fields were the nearest attraction, which meant he would be mostly free to conduct his activities in peace, assuming, of course, local kids did not wander in, drawn by the same isolation and freedom that brought him. Given the lack of beer bottles and vandalism, he assumed it was not a popular place for such activities. His legs were shaking up and down, whether from excitement or anxiety. He was not sure. He checked his watch. Nothing, noting that it had slipped 5 minutes closer since his last inception. It was now 11:50, which meant his waiting was almost over. It must be begun at precisely midnight. Too early or too late, you will have no results, but feeling like a fool. He had to set and reset his watch just to be certain it was exact. Now he just needed to rely on it. He had also selected his position because it was one close enough to hear the church bells from a couple of towns over. Come midnight, they would toll and assure him he was on time. The window kicked up outside, tossed a few stray leaves through the opening. The many holes in the roofs howled pitifully, and the rest of the building creaked with the gusts. It seemed almost as if the building was in its final days, waiting for nothing but a strong storm to destroy it once and for all. Giving in to his worries, Trevor pulled the paper out of his pocket and reviewed the important parts again. He skimmed over the materials, certain he had everything he needed. Instead, he reviewed the cautions to ensure that he did not make any deadly mistakes. First, never speak your name. Such a being will seek any way to gain power over you. Should this creature find any weakness, he will use it to possess you. This is akin to being split apart from the inside, slowly and over several days. Most unfortunate souls are also forced to watch as they slaughter their family, friends, and other victims. It was simple enough, no names. That was an easy pitfall to avoid. Next, do not answer his questions. They are intended to trick you. You must only say what you have been instructed and your request. If you engage in questions, he will trap you in his game. He will slowly waste away, caught forever in his web of lies. Trevor had always been a tactician, so he was not concerned. Remaining silent, his primary skill in life. Oh no, that's not tactician, that's whatever. He was quiet. He didn't talk a lot. He looked forward to putting it to good use. He also could not help but wonder who in their right minds would try to best a demon in a duel of wits. It seemed like one of the oldest follies. Third, ensure all barriers are maintained for the duration of the ritual. He will be unable to touch or harm you physically while the barriers are active. Adhere to the guidelines for your own safety. Another easy warning to heed. Who would ignore the barriers? Why would they even be in the ritual if they were not vital to its safe and successful completion? Finally, believe nothing of what he says. He only exists to lie. Rereading the warnings made him feel safer. These were so obvious that he could not imagine anyone making such grievous errors. He certainly knew better, and if the direst warnings in the ritual were so clear to him, it seemed impossible that he might fail. The clock hands spun closer. He moved back to his prepared space. There were 4 candles, a 5th, a black candle setting on the side. There was a silver bowl of blessed water, secured from his local cathedral some days before. Also a lighter, a strap of cotton cloth, a steel knife. It was everything he needed. Trevor knelt beside the chalk square, arranging and rearranging items for the most practical setup. He wanted everything in arm's reach, but also in the order it would be needed, which meant, he thought, the lighter, the bowl, the knife, the cloth, and finally the candle. It was midnight, he saw, and as soon as he thought crossed his mind, he heard the bells ringing, right on time. He brought the lighter to the first of the 4 candles, slowly moving clockwise and lighting each in turn. They flickered and snapped in the breeze, but remaining strong. His hands were unsteady as he picked up the bowl and set it in front of him. With a deep breath, he gripped the knife in his hand and drew it slowly, smoothly across his palm, just like they did in movies, only it seemed to hurt worse than those actors let on. Let a few drops of blood fall in the water, and then bandage yourself carefully. The scent of blood can attract other things you may not wish to deal with during the ritual. Trevor followed the instructions to the letter, turning the water a cloudy red with his own blood before tightly wrapping his hand with a cloth. He knew the next steps by heart, moving through them almost robotically. Each step had been dutifully practiced, with the exception of cutting his own hand. Many times in the light of day. Now he filled the bowl carefully with both hands, watching the way it rippled and changed. His blood diffused through the water, leaving darker and lighter patches that were quickly settling into the same pale shade. I summon you here with this dedication. Arrive. With the last words, he tipped the water into the middle of the square. Unlike in practice sessions, the water rolled and then stopped at the chalk outline. Forming a tiny pool that defied laws of gravity and surface tension. Trevor's mouth hung open briefly, but he knew he had to continue. The black candle was already in his hand, and he lit it despite the increased wind. Gently, he placed it in the middle of the square, watching the tiny flame flicked on the surface of the water. I give you light to seek me, he said, the words trembling from his lips. Arrive. Barely were the words out of his mouth that the black candle began to sink below the surface of the water, disappearing completely. A dark, shadowy face emerged on the surface of the water, grinning widely. The face was hard to discern, but appeared dark and scaly, riddled with scars and fresh wounds that seemed to seep blood into the water around them. There were also many, many teeth. Trevor felt a cold pit of fear settle solidly in his stomach. Who summoned me? Came a deep, gravelly voice. It came not from the thing's moving lips, but from the air around Trevor. The whole building seemed to vibrate with the voice. No names, no questions, he reminded himself. Trevor's mouth was dry, thinking how easy it would be to make this mistake. You have been summoned, and I will instruct you. Speak your name. The church chuckled in time with the reflection in the water. He was smiling, showing even more teeth than Trevor thought physically existed in the span of the face. "Who are you to think you can command me, mortal?" Came the bone-aching words that seemed to vibrate through Trevor's body, as if he was being pulled apart by the reverberations alone. "Speak your name," he said again, through gritted teeth. The demon stretched his arms, stabbing through the surface of the water, and entered this world. The water trickled off of him, stumbling over protruding scales and nodules. Cruel claws shone in the candlelight, covered with water and a vicious red liquid that Trevor knew by sight. The smell of rotten decay followed quickly after, threatening to bring up Trevor's meager dinner. "I have summoned you, and you will obey my commands. Remain within the summoning area." "Oh, I shall obey you, and remain here?" asked the beast mockingly, planting one hand on either side of the puddle. Outside the chalk lines, a deep rolling chuckle emerged, this time as he pulls himself slowly through the pool and into reality. The floorboards of the church appeared to buckle and steam wherever the claws pierced. "He will try to intimidate you. Stay strong. Remain within the summoning area. Speak your name." Trevor tried to force all of his courage and confidence into his voice, but only made the demon laugh all the louder. Now standing at his full height, the beast looked down on the pale boy before him. "You can call me Trevor." Trevor's voice. "You can call me Trevor," came Trevor's voice from his monstrous visage. Trevor froze, his mouth agape and eyes wide. For an instant, the demon appeared almost sympathetic, but the facade cracked into merciless anticipation as the shadows flicked over his face. "You have meddled with something you do not even understand," it said. Voice again deep and roaring, but now mimicking the disappointing tone of a schoolteacher. I never told you my name. You can't know my name," Trevor stammered, his fear getting the better of him. His eyes flicked from the face of the arms to the rooted feet, never sure where to stay on or linger. Everywhere he looked, there was an impossibility. "You think I need you to tell me your name?" Casually, the demon stretched, muscles and joints popping and cracking, as if it had been a millennia since he moved about, his eyes dark with unholy light, fixed on Trevor with predatory amusement. He answered his own question with a deep shake of his head, sending water sizzling across the sanctuary. Trevor began scooting backwards, whimpering with fear as the monster came before him. Took one broad step forward. There was really nowhere to escape. The candles slowly snuffed themselves out, leaving only the moonlight glinting off the smiling teeth. "But," Trevor gasped as his hands scrambled across the floor for anything that might help. "But I followed all the instructions." The creature paused to survey the assembled implements in the chalk square. "Yes, you certainly did." The building trembled with the force of the laugh. From the cloying darkness, an arm shot forward. In the next breath, Trevor was off the ground. The demons slowly drew him close until their eyes were level. "Who do you think wrote the ritual in the first place? He exists to only lie." Discord. Let me see. Where'd you post it? Did you post it in the level app? Oh, look at that. That's a cool watch. It's a really cool watch. So guys, you know, if you care, don't, don't do rituals. Because, demons could have writ them. Whatever. Dang, it's only 6:54. We've already been going for an hour. That was good, but the ending, meh. Yeah, I just try to read them, man. I was doing good on that one until I flubbed some words. Why should I be reading you softcore robot porn? Is it just, you're just used to hearing my voice? Almost fell out of my chair. It's making an X. That's not what my hair should be doing. Now it looks like I got it tied behind my head. Definitely do not. Well, no, I think he was mocking Trevor. I'm pretty sure that was the point. This one's called Tunnels. Why is it called Tunnels 2, though? What's this mean? Oh. I wonder if it's by the same person. Was not. Well, here's this story. It's called Tunnels. Before I begin, there are two pieces of information you must consider. Have you ever noticed that whenever a mirror is reflected onto another mirror, after multiple reflections, it begins to fade into a darker and greener infinity? The mirror can be cracked or completely unblemished. It simply does not matter. The light will always disappear and greenify the deeper the reflection tunnel runs. It is not wise for one to purposely create these tunnels, but for the curious, which I assure you are, assuming you are, they are at least very interesting. Secondly, yes, your doppelganger does live as your immediate reflection on the surface of the mirror. The good news is they are harmless. They live as you do, as clueless as when you see you in your reflection. Why should they question your intentions when they have none themselves? They live with as much or as little peace as you do in a single reflection. It need not matter the day, place, or position of the moon for this to occur, though the darker it is, the easier it is for them to approach. It'd also be a good idea to note the precise time at which you begin for reasons that will be made clear later. You must have 2 large mirrors facing each other with roughly 1 meter between them. Stand between them. Do not make a sound. In fact, the location you choose must be free from extraneous noises. Any extraneous noises. Screw you, Ed. This is not the utmost importance. They frighten easily, especially in the beginning. You must be able to see your entire reflection in the mirror you decide to face. Count as many frames as you can possibly see over your reflection's shoulder until the greenish and darkness swallows the last remnants of the reflection. Depending on the amount of light in your location, this should take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. Feel free to take your time. As your eyes strain to count the last visible frame, you should notice pale shapes emerge in the furthest screen of the mirror tunnel before they retreat into their infinity again. This may just be a trick of the mind at first, but slowly you'll begin to see more of them and more frequently. Once they begin appearing at more and more regular intervals, you may notice an uneasy expression appear on your reflection's face, although you may feel your own face at ease. Step out from between the mirrors immediately at this point, exit the room you were in, and lock the door behind you. They have awakened. If on the second day you feel as cautious as the first, you may need to repeat the same process as described above. Oh no, curious, not cautious. On the second day, if you feel as curious as the first, you may repeat the process as described above. It must begin at the exact same time you would start the previous day, hence having to write it down. Those things that will have glimpsed, only a few seconds may appear more readily if you have earned their favor. Your reflection may appear a bit shaken, but that is only a trick of the mind, and nothing you need to worry about. Once you have finished counting back as many frames as possible, thank you. How far back was I? It's fine. Well, no, it kind of matters. Yeah, I got it. What part of the story was that start at? It need not matter the day, place, or position of the moon for this to occur. Oh. I'll reread it again from the second paragraph. Secondly, yes, your doppelganger does live as your immediate reflection on the surface of the mirror. Good news is, they are harmless. They live as you do, as clueless to you when you see them in your reflection. Why should they question your intentions when they have none themselves? They live with as much or as little peace as you do in a single reflection. It need not matter the day, place, or position of the moon for this to occur, though the darker it is, the easier it is for them to approach. It would also be a good idea to note the precise time in which you begin for reasons that will be made clear later. You must have 2 large mirrors facing each other with roughly 1 meter between them. It's creepy. Standing between them, do not make a sound. In fact, the location you choose must be free from any extraneous noises. This is one of the utmost importances. They frighten easily, especially in the beginning. You must be able to see your entire reflection in the mirror you decide to face. Count as many frames as you possibly can over the reflection's shoulder until the greenish and darkness swallows the last remnants of your reflection. Depending on the amount of light in your location, this should take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. Feel free to take your time as your eyes strain to count the last visible frame. You should notice pale shapes emerge in the furthest screen of the mirror tunnel before they retreat into their infinity again. This may just be a trick of the mind at first, but slowly you will begin to see more and more frequently. Once they begin appearing at more and more regular intervals, you may notice an uneasy expression over your reflection's face, although you may feel your own face at ease. Hey, Jason. Step out from between the mirrors immediately at this point. Exit the room you were in and lock the door behind you. They have awakened. How are the eyebrows doing, bud? If on the second day you feel as curious as the first, you may repeat the same process as described above. It must begin the exact same time you had started the previous day, hence having to write it down. Those things you may have glimpsed at for only a few seconds may reappear more readily if you have earned their favor. Your reflection may appear a bit shaken, but that is only a trick of the mind and nothing you need to worry about. Once you have finished counting back as many frames as possible, blink only once to refocus yourself. You should not close your eyes again. Not that you actually could if you wanted to. You may begin to notice they only appear not only in the darkest frames of the tunnel, but now in closer frames. You can't make out anything that could be considered a face, give or take a blur of what could resemble teeth. Don't let your curiosity blind you. Looking for human similarities in them is fruitless, even though you will continue to try and understand them. If ever they appear in any frames less than 6 away from your own reflection, they have come too comfortable with you, and you with them. They have become too beautiful to ignorance. You have become too focused on them to notice your own reflection, pointing, warning you about the thing reaching through the mirror behind you. You have no eyebrows. It looked like you had eyebrows in the cupcake video you posted. Are they growing in at all? You poor man. Has anybody questioned you on it? I'm sorry, bud. It's still very funny to me. People say nothing. Do you ever take your glasses off in front of them? Or did you affix like fake eyebrows right behind your glasses? That's a good idea. Get some get some construction paper and fold it in half and draw an eyebrow shape and cut it out. And then you have two opposites, glue them to the back of your glasses. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, Jason. Have you made any videos since? Oh. No. Will you be making some videos soon? Please say yes. No chats either. No. Why? Why won't you be making any videos for us? We need some Jason. In fact, Double JTV and I did that interview. What was that program called? I can't read what you're saying right now, but I'll be right with you. I don't remember what that program was called. But I'm gonna have you on the channel. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna play some BioShock. No, it's too weird. I gotta be on this side. This can be on this side. Nope, that's the chat. You have plenty of videos already filmed. Fair enough. All right. Let's turn on display capture. Let's try game capture. Stop being so forceful. Let me choose my game. Not in there. That's fine. I'll do display capture. If not, I'll have to draw them on. Oh, Jason. All right. Why did your grandparents shave off their eyebrows then, Pip? Just dancing to the music. Alright. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I don't have to be. Is that a butt cheek? Alright, we gotta go this way. Oh, I need a bot. I zapped my last bot. It was the hip thing to do to draw him on. I guess. Kids and their crazy fads. Pop out again. Sniped ya. Ooh, I can hack that. I got $92. Oh, I'm broke now. Wonderful. I want to hack him. I'm gonna get that little guy. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Not a good looking lady. Not a good looking lady. He gave me a remote hack dart. I need to find out where the hack is. Oh. What's up, bud? You killed me a second ago. That's where I have to get to. I just used the health. That was stupid of me. Oh. Oh, shoot, I missed that. Dang it. We'll get back to that. Alright, now I gotta backtrack. Oh. And I'm all out of Eve. Is there Eve in here? Look at that. Awesome. Oh, crap. take your additional gene tonic shot. Makes you stronger and modify your abilities. Reduce all physical damage. Hacking needle moves slightly slower. I kind of want that one. And a new slot. Nope, nope. My bad. Okay. That's wonderful. I might kill another sister. Don't judge me. Alright. Looks like all the sisters... did I catch my finger on fire? That's kind of funny. Oh, my fire went out. Uh-oh. What just had happened was... You good guy? You'll protect me, right? Oh, why'd that light up? Oh. Oh, she did that to me. Where'd she go? Oh, she's coming. Oh, and she killed me by throwing something at me. Oh, there she is. She is much easier to see. What now? Yeah. You. Huh. Remember there was some ice somewhere. Oh yeah, I fought her in here a second ago. Because that's where I rest. Everybody's all talking in Discord while I'm trying to play. Keep getting pop-ups. I'm just kidding. I like that y'all talk in Discord. Thank you. Ah, crap. I heard one of those mongoloids. Oh, whatever. I'll find him. She just keeps talking, doesn't she? Just like a woman. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Don't crucify me. My whole job's to talk. That's all I do. Oh. What the crap, man? Yeah, underwater we go. I use too many healths. Look at you. Aren't you a sexy son of a... I saw you up there. Will do, bud. Where'd that big fella go? Oh, whatever. You wanna get jacked up? Just kidding. Terrible joke, I know. Sorry. Gene Bank. Oh. What is... Sports Boost. And... Wait. What about fire and electricity? I don't know how this works. Let's read about it. You can equip a set number of plasmas and tonics at any given time. Visit a gene bank that allows you to customize your currently equipped plasmas and tonics, swapping in your current... Oh. Nothing cool. Thought it'd be cooler than that. Don't forget my rivets. Love me some rivets. Check it out. Bet you don't like that. They're trying to lure that little girl out. Those sickos. Bathroom flavored trash can. Oh wait, no, I know how to do this. Oh shoot. What happened? Something bad's happening. I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. Well, good news. I can go in there. I don't know how. I hear a little girl, and this is creepy. That's that big guy, isn't it? What are y'all talking about? I mean, not y'all in the chat. What up? You're hot. I feel like I'm going to need that fuel. You just scared the poop out of me, stupid. Oh, it's a Big Daddy. I want that Big Daddy. Here goes. Oh, man. Oh. I'm coming back for him. Yeah, I'm true gaming right now. Whoops, wrong way. Where's he at? That was a bomb. Never mind. We're gonna stop shooting him. We're gonna save here. Let's see what else we got for games. Rogue Legacy, I don't know. Let's try it for a little bit. Holy crap, yes. How long is this gonna take? Hopefully not too long. Whatevers. How are all my Hellraisers doing right now? I hope you're all well. Enjoying the game. I missed some of your chat. Whoops. Nope, that goes there. That's what I was looking for. Chappy's True Gamer. Let me go back. His chat goes a bit off the rails when Chappy's distracted. Oh, jeez, what happened? Oh, Tom's been in here for a minute. Hey, Jib Jab, if you're still here. What did I miss? What are you... Chappy Chappy's True Gamer right now. That's a good one, Cougar. What did Cougar say? It's bonafide. Meet everyone at Chili's. Chill is. Tom Hardy is in Legend 2. Yes, yes. I've only seen it twice, including right now. Brill movie. What's Brill mean? I have an idea, but use your full words. You invented the language, didn't you? It's probably better that way. Oh, I'm talking about the one from 1985. A lot. Yeah, y'all lost me. Tom, you still here, bud? Tom probably jetted. Making sure I'm not making boomerangs for myself. Brilliant. Thank you. Use your words. Is that game still loading? Maybe I should try to load all these games before I do these streams. I should stop drinking sugar before bed. But, whatever. Ooh, it's Saturday the 13th. Creepy. If you put some reverb of compression on your words, still sustain the notes, and elongate your words, giving a fuller effect and feel. Sleep drink? Not till Monday, unfortunately. It kind of tastes like my sleep drink, actually. Had I paid attention where I was shipping it to, I would not have sent it to my cousin's house. Yeah. Sad. Super sad. I know. What do y'all think of my new hairstyle? Just make it go through itself like that. Looks like rats would love it. Rats are brilliant creatures. Rat would just love my hair no matter what. The rat would love me. For sure, the new trend all the kids will go for. I'm really just drunk. Hello. Loic, what's happening, buddy? Oh, wait. We're getting install prompts. Wait, did that just say 4.0? I don't think anything's 4.0 on my computer. Loic, long time no see, bud. How you been? You know, I haven't seen in a while, Civ. I should text him. See if I can find his number. Civ. It's in here. I gotta find it. I'm gonna text him tomorrow. Yeah. I miss my rats. Doing good. Just got back from work. Well, right on, Bo. Everybody's got to work. I don't know what that is, but we're going to let it go. I think the game is getting ready to start. There it goes. There goes nothing. But I am loyal only to myself. Hang on a second. I've got to find a full screen for this. You know what? We're going to do a game capture instead. It is called Rogue Legacy. Shut that off and turn that on. We'll put that right here. There we go. And now I can see what y'all are saying. Question, question, question. Oh, I can't go back. Oh. He's high stepping it. I'm gonna be rich when I'm done with this place. Destroying everything. I'm a wrecker. Can't ever have nice stuff around me. Do y'all like this game, or do y'all want me to change it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know about that game. Anyways. You like the other ones I play? That dude hates furnitures. Why is there no baddies? Just because it was a training screen. I don't want to hear crap from Cianta. I bought this pack today and I still have that many left. I did good today. A bad waved the sword. Like that it be. I would tell him to put it away. What other games we got on Discord? We got quite a few. Warframe. What's this one gonna take to run? Oh, of course you gotta have something special. Oh, just the launcher. Oh. Oh, I used to play this game, I think. Yeah, I did. This one goes really fast. I want DirectX 11 at least. What's the newest DirectX out? Warframe is too tempting to spend money. Hey. Sorry back. We're gonna try to... We're gonna... How about we make this a bit bigger? Oh, of course, it's not a... We fixed the resolution. Cannot do that on this one. Oh, that is just the launcher. I'll fix the, well, you're seeing me download. Whatever. I know, it's just the launcher. But I was usually this guy right here. The, that guy. The Tinno. I think I was a Tinno, because I thought they looked cool. They're kind of horny. Get it? Get to know your enemies. The Green Ear, with the vast armies, are spreading throughout the solar system. A call that goes across the stars summon the Tinno to an ancient palace. They summon you. Follow the Lotus. Allow the Lotus to guide you. She has rescued you from the cryostasis chamber and given you a chance to survive. The Green Ear will find you. You must be prepared. Lotus will teach you. Oh, crap, too fast to read out loud. Everyone's Tinno. Oh, that's right. Wait. Oh, you know what I need to find? Vindictus. Vindicus. Heck yeah. I need to get this game again. This was a really cool game. Warframe? But I'm gonna download the Nexon launcher. Don't run it when the computer starts. Never seen this game. That's pretty cool. You can get it for free if you spend a lot of money on Discord. Let's see which one finishes first. It's probably going to be Warframe because it has a head start. But Nexon makes a few games that I play and I've spent a lot of money with. Not proud to say that, but I remember I used to play this game Vindicus or Vindictus. Yeah, but I like to buy the goodies sometimes. Yeah. Oh, Warframe's free to play. Oh, let's see if I can remember my Let's see if it remembers. No. Let's search my mail. NEXON. Search all mailboxes. So logs, how we go? They just, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it was fluffy abortion. Nope. Okay. Forgot my password. I do love this keyboard. Unsuspend. Yes, unsuspend. How do I unsuspend my account? Alright, we're going to minimize that for a minute. Let's go to that one. I gotta pee real quick, guys. Y'all wanna hang on a second? I'll burb. Unspent NX notification. What about on a phone? Nope. Warframe's up to date. We'll play Warframe until I figure out Nexon. Alright. Oh. See if it picks it up. Yeah, it's got a... No? Let's just do a display capture. That's fine. Ah, crap. Holy crap, it worked. It remembered me. Let's make the display capture larger. Nope, that's as big as it gets. I will fix the, I'll fix that in a second. Oh, look at him. He got electrified. Looks like his entrails are all coming out his chest. I'm hearing way too much of one thing and not of the other. Oh, that's right. I think I was Excalibur. That's a cool story, but I gotta fix his toes go up. Thank you. Display. All the way as high as it goes. I think I'm 120. What? Nope, 60 frames is all you get. Clear, sure. Alright. High. Yeah, that's whatever. Make sure that worked. I gotta wait for myself too sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I gotta change the keys. Ooh. Gotta fix those keys. Controls. What does F do? F switches weapons. Well, what does tab do? Does tab do anything? There we go. Left. Left is oh, A. Move backwards is S. Move right is F. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Why is my... Oh. Oh, we're going to be changing that. Yeah, we are changing that. Oh, man. Am I starting fresh in the game? Yeah, it looks like it. Had all these set up right. Fire weapon. Melee attack Z. Oh. Whatever. That's not weird. Who's shooting at me? Whatever. It is down there. Nope, it was back this way. I'm a stupid. Gotta follow the things. That's where I gotta go. What's happening for it, Doctor? My PhD of the gaseous extractions. What up? Ooh. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Crap, I can't, too fast. There we go. Oh. It was taking forever to reload. Hey, guess what? I got sword for you! Alright. As I was. Ooh. Goodies. I feel like if I hit those, they would have exploded. I did it anyways. I'm impulsive. I don't remember the game being like this. What panel? Oh. Who the crap is shooting me? Cool, never heard of this one. Alright, well, now that that's done, it's about time for me to go to bed.
Superior to theirs. Perhaps there are systems left in the orbiter compartment?
Look at this madness. Those savages. Support. Why did the operator? It could be restored if. Firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as
I'm a rank 11. Is that what I am?
Send to you and stop him, but we'll need help. I've found a communication segment we might salvage for your ship.
Equip. Okay. Equip. All I got. Yeah. Equip. Okay. I barely remember this game anymore. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Back. Appearance. Yeah, I don't care that much. Alright. Oh, I got a thing on my arm. That's not weird. He's not a tumor. Okay, it might be a tumor. That's something living on my ship. That's disgusting. Well, I'm gonna save. Don't have to. I can just exit. Cool. Oh no, everything's small. But anyways, guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll play Vindicus. That was a really fun game. It was a button smasher. It's Korean or something. But yeah, I was playing Warframe. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Why do my eyes look like they're going lazy? Yeah, because my eyes are going lazy. Don't judge me. Anyways, oh, my pet died. Oh, what are you talking about? Your pet in Warframe? Please say in Warframe. Cool, good. Pip, you should check out Vindicus. I like the Warframe. Awesome. Yeah, I remember I used to have a lot of fun playing it. But I liked in game. I'm sorry to hear that. This game I used to play even more. Well, again, God, I gotta find my... Was it with Facebook? Let's see. Let's see if I got a Facebook. Oh, no, not Google. Nope. Pretty sure. I really want to get this game going because I really enjoyed it. Yes! What? That was back in 2013. Nope. 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 Oh. Yeah, reactivate. If they still have me in here. Let me go back to this. Pet Cemetery, the game, like Pokemon, but you gotta bury your own. You ridiculous, but you funny though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Maybe I'll check my junk. See if Nexon's in here. Zeus? I don't know what Zeus is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Nope. Trying to remember what my yeah, it was the full fee abortion. Might have to restart the game. I don't want to do that. I was doing pretty good. That is some loud typing. All right. Well, I gotta hope that Nexon sends me my stuff. Oh, maybe no. No. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, I like my clickety-clackety bad Ace gaming keyboard that Mike Lombardo sent me. I don't know what that was. But anyways, guys, you know I love you all. It's about my bedtime. So I'm gonna get me some sleeps. But anyways, guys, I will be back tomorrow. We'll do some more streaming. My earballs. Was it loud? I'm sorry. Beautiful. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go hit that guy. Why did that make me smile? What, the noise or the hair? It's fine. WTF. I don't know. I don't know. Good night. Well, I love you all. Good night. I hope Nexon remembers my account tomorrow, because I sure as butt don't. And yeah. I don't remember my dang account, Nexon. You suck. But anyways, I love you all. You're all awesome people. I will chat with you tomorrow's. And that felt wonderful. Let's see if I can get some toes. That was one toe. That was another toe. Toe. Nothing. Toe. Nothing. If I can just pop my back. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow after work. I will talk to y'all in the Discord during work, because I don't do much all day. And, yeah, because tomorrow's Sunday. Someone's texting me. My truck's finally ready. Keys in dispatch. Finally. But alright, guys. Y'all have a good night. I love you all. Until next time, be creepy. Stay awesome. Bye.